Yeah, what it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds, FORBEZDVD.com. Let them know who's on the line, man.
Yo, it's your boy Unkasa, the Clan Man Rockstars, Underball, Skunk Gang all day. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, we got Unkasa on the line. There's a lot going on the internet right now. And basically, Kasa's name was thrown in it, you know what I'm saying? So I got you on the jack to get your side of the story. As the people seen, they probably seen and heard the Taj Mahal interview talking about the situation with him and Juelz.
Mm-hmm.
How are you involved in that?
All right, man. We're gonna go back to the beginning and how everybody met and all that. Because a lot of shit was left out, and it's just like this. Ain't nobody after this interview. Ain't nobody gonna be able to be mad at me because I'm just telling the truth.
Okay.
Check this. I met Taj in the late '90s. You know what I'm saying? Through my man Luca Brasi. Luca Brasi is responsible for half the diplomat entourage that's still together nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Through being on the 145th Street through the Taliban, selling mixed CDs. Luch connected a lot of dudes.
Okay.
One of them was Taj Mahal. When I first met Taj, all I knew about Taj was that he rapped and he designed sneakers for hip hop celebrities like Fab and Just Blaze. He was ill with it, you know what I'm saying? He was designing kicks, he was doing his own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Not until later I found out, as we became friends, I know that he did other things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So making a long story short, Juelz been my man for 20 years, not 15 years, for 20 since we was little kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I know his mother, I know his father, I know his grandparents, I know his brothers, I know his kids. You know what I'm saying? That's my family, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Now check this. It was a situation where we was getting money together. I'm going to explain this to the world without incriminating anybody, because that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to say names, places, or none of that. Niggas know what I'm talking about. It was a time with me, Taj, Els, and my man T-Money. We was all getting money together in a certain place at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? We want to just put it in these terms. Els had equipment. Taj had the studio time. Makes great fun. You know what I'm saying? Niggas made money together. You know what I'm saying? At the time, Taj, where we was getting money at, Taj had the place. Taj had the 3-4 bedroom crib. You know what I'm saying? And we all we lived together at some point. Whether we slept on each other's couch, we all slept on each other's couch. I done slept on Taj's mom's couch. I know Taj's moms. I'm probably the only nigga in New York that probably know Taj's moms. You know what I'm saying? I slept on Juelz's couch. So us sleeping on each other's couches, that don't mean that we all slept at each other's cribs. We all know each other's parents. That's how far the friendships and relationships go back. You know what I'm saying? So if it was a situation with a camera, you know what I'm saying, to where I was there when my man Lionel was taping the videos. My man Lionel shot some videos to him and didn't get his equipment to him, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get his footage back to him. You know what I'm saying? So Taj was telling Juelz, like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Tell him to get my, I don't play no games. Tell him to get my footage to me, you know what I'm saying? So, Els did what he did. Told Lionel, like, yo, get him footage. Don't play with nobody. Lionel, he was like, all right, cool. I'll get him his footage. You know what I'm saying? Because I introduced Taj to Lionel. Like, yo, he going to shoot some videos. We all went out of town, shot some videos for him and his brother. You know what I'm saying? Make a long story short, Lionel never got him his footage, so Taj took it personal. You know what I'm saying? There was a situation to where a fight broke out and a camera got taken. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the camera wound up being Juelz's camera. You know what I'm saying? Els called him, was like, yo, the situation that happened today, I know it's crazy, you ain't got your footage, but that's my camera. You know what I'm saying? make a long story short, the camera now got returned to Juelz, or I don't know what deal him and Juelz made on the camera, because Taj was like, yo, he said I can use it for a movie. I was taping him with a movie. That's neither near, here. To get it, like, to get to the point, it's just like we all know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got history.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just laying it out flat. We know each other, all of us. You know what I'm saying? All was like family at one time. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm in my crib and I get a text message like, yo, did you see what Taj put on the internet? It was from one of our mans, Jazzy, that live in Atlanta. So I called and I was like, nah, what's going on? It's like, yo, Taj put up some teaser on video. So, I checked it out and I called him back and I was like, yeah, that's kind of going too far. That's kind of crazy. Because you get Taj on the phone. He didn't get Taj on the phone that day. Well, he got him on the phone with me the next day, which is the day he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I really told him that I wasn't really feeling what he did that video. Like, we all know each other. That's too far. Like, niggas' kids, niggas' mamas, niggas' cousins, brothers look at the internet, everything. I don't really think that was a good look. And when we talked, he was like, yo, I respect that, instead of you, you know what I'm saying it until you really told me how you felt about that situation. I really think that was going too far with the video and all that. Like, you're a G'd up nigga, L's a G'd up nigga. Like, niggas, G's don't do shit like that. And I told him, I was like, yo, you know right from wrong, and like, niggas don't do that. Like, I never known you would do that type of shit. He was like, you right. He agreed on, yeah, he was, you know what I'm saying, it was too far, but he also felt that L's disrespecting him in some type of way. I don't know about the situation with Tarico and L's and Todd. I wasn't there on those meetings. I wasn't there with the meeting about the camera. I can only speak for what's going on now, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about a show where L's paid him, where he was talking about money, where he gave L's $10,000 to do a show or something and he didn't do it. I ain't know about that situation until Taj told me, you know what I'm saying? I never, you know what I'm saying? So if he had a gripe about that, I never, you know what I'm saying? I never was aware of those until Taj recently told me that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the situations, like, we was all cool at one time, like, for it to be on Twitter and the internet and people giving me texts and wanting to do interviews about some shit that was really minute as a talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where a lot of shit get fucked up at, like, communication, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. A lot of shit get fucked up by niggas not even talking. It'd be a lot of niggas, like, from the entourage talking or whatever. It don't really be the person, him or herself, you know what I'm saying? It's always the middleman, you know what I'm saying? It's always, to understand where niggas coming from, you gotta communicate at the end of the day, man. Nigga ain't gonna know what's going on unless you really reach out and talk to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But us knowing each other, it's like, niggas know us from the mixtape history, you know what I'm saying? It was times where Juelz had his back like cracks out and give us thousands, me and Taj, thousands of CDs to sell and never asked for anything off of it, you know what I'm saying? It was times where Taj had shows in Syracuse and Juelz had shows in Syracuse and he brought Taj out for a show, you know what I'm saying? So it's like crazy to see this type of shit going on, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. To this extent, you know what I'm saying? Like, my niggas don't even know I'm doing this interview. My Skull Gang niggas don't know I'm doing this interview. Taj don't know. I'm just speaking the truth. Like, we know each other too much for us to be going this far on the internet and shit like that, because we know each other on a personal level. You understand what I'm saying?
So my question to you is that, the teaser he put out is out there. The interview he did is out there. What now? How could all this shit get resolved? How could it? What do you suggest?
Like, I can't speak for Juelz, you know what I'm saying? I can only speak and I listened to the interview that Taj did, and I wasn't mad about nothing in the interview, you know what I'm saying, except for the part where it was like, yo, I'm gonna throw fire on the flame. Like, it was already engulfed by you putting out the video and stuff like that. Like, I would never like add to a bad situation. Like, we really know each other. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to add to something that's already fucked up? I'm not here to do that. Like, if anything, I'm trying to reconcile it before it get really too out of hand. We know each other too much for this shit to come to blows or some dumb shit to go on. You know what I'm saying? It's like too many niggas dying over some dumb shit. Like, over, like, it's just fucked up, my nigga. It's like, it went, like, I told him the video was too far, and he respected how I felt, and I told him about the situation, you know what I'm saying? We talked about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, to a point where it's just kind of fucked up for it to go this far.
So when I spoke to him, if you listen to the interview, when he called me, he was basically saying that he felt in a way he was kind of speaking out for you too. How you felt about that?
It was like as I know Taj, like, it wasn't really a situation where he had to, like, Taj would tell you, you don't have to speak up for me. We all men. And it was like, if he felt like that, it was like not to a point to where he had to go do that, because whatever me and Juelz going through, we handled that already. It wasn't like I had to talk with him, you know what I'm saying, about our situation. They ain't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. You know what I'm saying? I did that mistake before with the Purple City shit when I had issues with my niggas and did a diss record and all that. I learned from situations. I don't put myself in those type of situations no more for me to look or feel crazy about a nigga that I really care about. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it that far. It's something like I said, miscommunications, like with the diplomat reunion situation. That was simple as all I had to do was communicate with them and let them know I wanted to do that. The show or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It was simple. It's like, yo, you ain't even ask me, you know what I'm saying? We had to talk about that. And I apologize for my mistakes to Juelz, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, all you have to do is ask me, you know what I'm saying? But it was
what Taj was saying, what I saw, I've known of Taj Mahal, like I said, from the Senate, from the shit y'all was doing back in the days too. But
yeah, we did plenty of CDs together. Taj Mahal 1, 2. That's my, you know what, like, I went to his sister wedding. Like, I done slept in his mama house. Taj was well off before the rap game. So was Juelz. Juelz was the type of nigga, you go to his house on Christmas, he got 2-3 bikes, 2-3 PlayStations, that type of shit. I went to Taj mama house for a sister wedding. I had an own wing of the house. I didn't even have to be bothered with nobody if I didn't want to. You know, his mom was well off. Like, these is niggas that families is well off, been well off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's never been no gripe since back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas been well off. It was like with the situation when he was like, he slept on my couch. It wasn't a situation where Juelz needed to sleep on his couch. It was a situation we all lived together. He wasn't fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Juelz wasn't fucked up. We was just happened to get money together, and you just so happened to have the apartment where we getting money at, so we all lived together. So whether we slept on the floor, the couch, the bedroom, it didn't matter. We was all living together. Just like I said, Taj done slept on my mama couch before. I done slept on Juelz's mama couch. I done slept on Juelz's couch. That's neither here or there. When you down for each other like that, that shit's supposed to go on without even speaking on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all was in a situation to where you had to sleep on each other's couch. Yo, I ain't going back to my crib right now. I'm tired. I got a far drive. I stay here. Shit like that. Those type of situations. Never to where we ever needed each other. Taj never needed Juelz. Juelz never needed Taj. I never needed, you know what I'm saying? It was like we all need each other at the end of the day. It wasn't like a situation where nobody was dependent on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
So I saw Taj Twitter, and on one day he was just on Twitter going berserk. You know what I'm saying? And I was reading some of the tweets, and he was, you know, he had you in it, he had Juelz in it, he had a lot of different situations in there. And I seen that you retweeted something that he said one day.
Yeah, that was the day I was upset about the concert, which I apologize for to my whole crew, because that was like, and you don't do shit like on Twitter and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that bad. It was just, it was the fans, and I retweeted everything about like the concert the night before. Like, anybody that said something about the concert, I really ain't even look at the profile. I just retweeted like 3-4 comments. That was about it. A couple of things people I know said that was at the press, wherever. I just retweeted. It wasn't trying to even inflame no type of situation, because at the end of the day, I got to talk to Juelz about that, you know what I'm saying, which I did, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't, it was just like sometimes niggas let their emotions out on social networks where they ain't supposed, like certain shit ain't supposed to be for Twitter, and that's why I slipped up at, you know what I'm saying.
So my question to you, is that,
yeah.
where's everything at with you and the Skull Gang family right now?
Those are my brothers. Like, I'm a boss over there. Els made me a boss over there a long time ago. It was certain situations where maybe I wasn't. It's crazy. You know how the music business is. Niggas might feel like it's emotions wrapped in this shit, especially with me, because I love my niggas so much. You know what I'm saying? I might feel like he ain't doing this or doing that for me, but he really did things for me, man. He got me out of record contracts, a lot of shit, my nigga. He did enough, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no beef with Juelz. That's my brother. We had talks. Like, even if we screaming at each other at the end of the day, that's my brother. That's like that's why we could have settled that shit about the show. That was already settled, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was like, if you know what I'm saying, I wasn't like mad at Taj if he thought he was help me. It was just adding fuel to the fight, because we didn't even have to go that far, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to go that far at the end of the day. And we both, even Taj said, yeah, you know, it was going too far, you know what I'm saying? We talked about the situation. We wasn't talking about no negative shit when we had a conversation. We wasn't even really, I was just really saying, yo, that went too far. Like, a nigga's mamas and kids be on the internet, and for us to be family and knowing to be doing mixtapes and songs and being in videos together, and to get this far, like, this shit is crazy. So somebody got to nip it in the bud, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the probability of Taj and Juelz kicking it and resolving that shit from your perspective?
I can't speak. I can't, like, me and Todd spoke about that. Like, I can't speak on how Els is feeling, you know, about that situation. I really haven't, since all this been going on, I really haven't spoke to him about that situation. You know what I'm saying? I can try to do my best, because it went too far, and it's like, yo, rest in peace to Johnny J, rest in peace to Classic, rest in peace to HUD. I lost too many niggas in the old 10 years. So to see my niggas beefing over some bullshit, like any niggas that I was ever affiliated with or are affiliated with now, it's crazy. I don't need that shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit around me. Life's too short for niggas that slept in each other's mama's house to be beefing.
So a lot of people probably want to know if you didn't, if it's between him, Taj, and Juelz, how and why are you involved at all? Like, why are you?
Because we affiliate, we niggas know each other. It's like I got pulled in it through the retweeting situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, through like that, like my niggas on my side wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? And L stated that on Twitter, like, yo, you my nigga, but you know better than that type of activity. We don't do that. We G's. We don't take shit to Twitter. And I had to respect that. And I had to take that on the chin. And Taj asked me, yo, why you apologize for some shit that the way I feel? If I said something, I said no, because for me being, you know, both of y'all niggas and we being like family was wrong for even letting that shit go on that far. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like if you and your man is going through something, your brother, you just letting it go on. If you don't stop it, you just as bad as the one that's lighting the fire, right or wrong. So I had to, you know, be the man and be like, yo, man, at the end of the day, I apologize for even letting that shit go on. You know what I'm saying? And it was a situation where people hit my Twitter asking me, yo, what's up with the magazine with Juelz said with the snitch? I'm gonna tell you about this when they was talking about niggas is snitching and all that. First of all, it was a rap magazine where it was a one-on-one interview. And the question was, who from your street days that you still kick it with or you close to? My name was mentioned and Taj's name was mentioned. It was never to where he was putting them out there. Like, he was just telling, yo, when I was rocking with my dudes out of town, this is what we was doing, and this is how we was doing it. But at the time it was bad timing for Taj, because he still had his feet 1 foot in and 1 foot out the street. So, you know, until some publications got up there to it, you know, without incriminating anybody, it wasn't a good look on his behalf. Like, yo, you still in it, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they already talked about that. That beef was already squashed. About the camera was already squashed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, like I said, I can't speak on the Tarico situation or the show situation because I wasn't there for neither one. I only know from what he told me, you know what I'm saying, on that situation, why he's mad at him on those situations, you know what I'm saying? I always try to be the mediator. Niggas that we know, like, life too short for that bullshit. We beefing for what? Listen, we gotta get money, niggas. Niggas got kids. All of us got kids. All of us. Taj, Juelz, and me. We got kids. Niggas ain't got time for this shit. Els will never reply to a video, to a tweet, nothing. He's never gonna reply. You're not gonna never, like, he got problems of his own. Everybody got problems of their own in life. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't got no time to be beefing or replying or a retweet or a video like that. That shit ain't bringing Taj no money. That shit ain't bringing me my money beefing with Taj or beefing with Els or beefing with that shit don't bring us no money. All that shit bring us funerals. That shit is crazy. That shit ain't nothing good coming out. Like the internet and they want to hear niggas beefing. Nah, this is not what that shit is about. Niggas is family at the end of the day. Niggas know each other mamas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Taj from a little nigga. He wasn't like one of my day when I came up from a young, but I did a lot of things with Taj. I done put mixtapes out with Taj. I done traveled the world with Taj, different states. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, doing that. Same with Juelz. Juelz done put me in situations to where I can make money and do my little thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's a crazy situation where like, I can just try my best to stop it. You know what I'm saying? From getting too far.
Today where we stand, what do you suggest everybody should do from here?
Like, this shit is bullshit at the end of the day, my nigga. Like Juelz is not a nigga that's gonna respond to no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just like he's on some, like, when I see you, I take care of that. You know what I'm saying? He got other things to worry about than to be beefing with anyone. Not just saying Taj, with anyone. Same thing with me. I don't have time for that. Same thing with Taj. I know he don't have time for that. It just miscommunication to where shit that a nigga can sit down and talk about don't have to get aired out on Twitter or FORBEZDVD or nothing. We should be talking about, you know what I'm saying? And we should be talking about that Born to Lose, Built to Win coming out and plugging that. Vanilla Sky mixtape coming out, plugging that. AOP mixtape coming out. Shout out to Neef, Nero, John Depp, Rap, the whole Skull Gang. To my brothers, they'll tell you, we don't got time for that. Niggas is working, trying to put out music. Niggas got kids to feed. Niggas don't got time to be beefing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just broke down everything to you, like, from how niggas met into where shit is going now. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Like, niggas don't have no time for that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We was all getting money together. Whoever had the apartment, whoever was sleeping on each other couch floor, that shit is minute. People don't want to really care about that. People that really respect us for what we're doing in music, they want to know when that next mixtape or that album's dropping. They don't really give a fuck about this shit. You know what I'm saying? The real niggas that go cop our shit.
But for the titles and the shit that's going on the internet, I try to be responsible as I can, not to really shit. But, when a nigga tell me, yo, I got to tell you something, let's do this interview, I just got to do my job. You know what I'm saying? But I also got to get other side. That's why when you reached out, when you hit me, I said, yo, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get your voice
because
out
I ain't
there.
like nobody, my niggas, my Skull Gang niggas can't be mad at this interview. Neither do Taj. I didn't incriminate nobody. I ain't lying about no situations. Just like I told you. Like, when I first met Taj, my nigga, we met on some rapping shit and just fly nigga shit. And then we had got a personal relationship to where it got so personal to where I met his family. I'm Taj's first son's godfather. I'm little Taj's godfather. That's how deep that goes. Like, you think I want to see my brother and a brother from another side beef? Like me and Taj, we didn't have our fallout to where he made diss records about me to where we fell out. You know what I'm saying? I never responded ever because I was like, this is where this goes. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we going to do this. We going to beef and we going to do records about each other. But you slept on my mama's couch and I slept on your mama's couch and we done shared food and stayed in hotels or for $50 and all that type of shit together. Same as with Juelz. I done grinded out for 4 or 5, longer than that, years with my nigga. I'm not there for jewelry, cars, no money. If Juelz start rapping tomorrow, I'm always fuck with him forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there for that. Skull Gang is a family. That shit ain't about no music shit at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm clearing this shit up. Juelz don't have no beef with Unkasa. Unkasa don't have no beef with Juelz. I don't have no beef with Taj Mahal. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no beef with nobody. My niggas love me. Els tell me he love me all the time. He see me. My niggas, everybody go through bullshit. Everybody. You got, I know for a fact that you have problems with your best friends that you settle out. It might be heated. You might even have a fist fight with you, but y'all gotta settle that shit. That's the same thing with rappers. People think our lives is so different from them. We the same. We eat, sleep, and shit the same way y'all do. It's just what we happen to be in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
All right. So that's what it is. We got Unkasa on the phone. He, clarifying a few situations that implicated him, or that he was involved in. He's explaining his involvement, what he got to do with, what he don't got to do with. Just let him know, Unkasa, man. We on FORBEZDVD.com.
Yeah, we on FORBEZDVD.com. Like I said, man, it's certain shit that don't need to be taken to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It's like we men at the end of the day that know each other. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have to get this far. I'm pretty sure if the video and the Twitter shit ain't out of hand, it would have been a way for niggas to able to just sit down and talk about this shit. Because niggas did before. Niggas, this ain't the first time we had like misunderstandings. This is not the first time. Me and Taj had misunderstandings. I bumped into Taj by myself. Jewelry stores, restaurants, when we having static. But as men, niggas be like, yeah, we do too much to go through. Same thing with Els. If I have one in the day, it ain't like he ain't gonna call me tomorrow and be like, yo, we coming to the studio. It's never getting that personal. Niggas can't put their emotions in this shit. And that's why I fucked up and making mistakes in this game, in the industry. And if anybody listening, don't put your emotions in this shit. This is about business, my nigga. Word.
That's what it is. Before we jet, I just gotta ask you this one last thing. What happens if Taj puts out the full version to the video? How you feel about that?
That's really on Taj. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown man. He can do what he want to do. I wouldn't recommend it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to reconcile. If you're not trying, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? It'd just be adding more fuel to the fire. I wouldn't I spoke to Taj. I told him it wasn't a good idea. I told him that I ain't like the idea he put the video. As a man, he respected it. I told him that wasn't a good look because it's going too far. It's going like that's just like if you and your best friend beefing, right, Doggy, and he put some footage out from 10 years ago about you. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you don't do that. Like, you can't do that. Like, they don't go that far. Like, because y'all know each other at the end of the day. Taj got niggas that love him on side. Juelz got niggas that love him on side. It don't be Taj and Un. It'd be Taj and Un or Taj and Juelz. It'd be the entourages beefing over shit because nobody ain't going to let nobody go on with, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It don't be, you know what I'm saying? Another nigga that love you so much might feel a certain type of way about the video. Like, yo, I ain't fucking with that. That a nigga that Taj, you know how the game go, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
it hit the streets real fast.
Disrespecting my, you
hit the streets real fast.
Disrespecting my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Don't know, and it's just because a nigga mad. You know, niggas take that shit personal, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't want it to get, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to get a call from my niggas about the interview. I ain't incriminating or say nothing wrong about anybody. I'm just stating the facts. Like, none of this shit is really about nothing. Like I told you, I can't talk on the Tarico situation. I can't talk on the show situation. I can just talk on this situation. I retweeted something that I wasn't even supposed to feed. I wasn't even supposed to go to Twitter when nothing I had about my niggas at all. And it's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because yo, man, every day all I see is a bunch of niggas beefing and talking subliminal on Twitter. I'm about to delete my shit for the new year. For real, and get another social network, probably my own shit, invent something for the fans to stay in contact with me, because this shit is going too far. Like, niggas be having Twitter wars. Like, Like, this shit is no good. Like, like you got like a network of 100 to 200,000 people that's watching you beef with somebody that you was affiliated. It's not a good look. So I'm trying to step away from all that type of shit, my nigga. Like,
right.
So you did interviews with me before. You know what type of nigga I am.
I
like to get high, smoke, fuck bitches, and get money,
bitches,
man.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna try to get Taj back on the phone and just see what well, I guess we just gotta sit back and see what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully if he drops a video, that's his prerogative. If he don't,
I know
whatever.
I know Taj gonna hit an interview. He'll tell you, man. Me and Taj have been in best situations. So is me and Juelz. Like, that's my brother. Like, so it's a sticky situation. Like I said, me and Taj, we had our differences, but we settled them shits. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to get to a way where him and L settled that shit because it was really about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But a conversation. It wasn't. I'm letting niggas know it wasn't that serious at all. Like I said, I can't speak on the situations that I wasn't there for.
All right. So, yo, this is Unkasa, FORBEZDVD.com, Doggy Diamonds. We signing off. Y'all hear this later on, and that's what it is, Casa. We holler later on.
Well, let them put that up tonight. Let niggas the world. This shit ain't about this. We not gonna make this into some hip hop Twitter topic. This is getting nipped in the bud, man. You hold the truth. I ain't lie about anything. This is just the God honest truth, man. Like, what the fuck? That's what the people want to hear. Niggas don't want to hear nobody don't want to hear about shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is like I'm telling you. I drew a picture for you how far niggas go back. You know what I'm saying? Never need each other. Cars never need to sleep on my sofa. It was just situations to where that's what happened. I slept on his as well. You know what happens with niggas coming up in the game. I don't gotta explain to sound crazy.
That's what it is. All right, so let me work on this, and we chop it up later on.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.